Hello everyone, this is BSc third year class of complex analysis. So today we are going to discuss some properties of the complex number. Yesterday we have discussed the exponential form of the complex number. So what is the exponential form of the complex number? E raised to I theta, where r is equal to modulus of the complex number and theta is equal to argument of the complex number. So for example, if we have given a complex number 1 minus I, if we have given a complex number I, this minus 1 minus I, then mod of z is equal to in square root 2 and theta is equal to principal argument of the complex number that we have calculated yesterday, 3 pi minus 3 pi by 4. So from this, the exponential form of this complex number is equal to in square root e raised to minus I 3 pi by 4. This can also be written as in square root 2 exp of minus I 3 pi by 4. So this is the exponential form of the complex number. Also note that some things e raised to I pi is equal to cos pi plus I sin pi. So this is cos pi is minus 1 plus I times sin pi is 0. So it is equal to minus 1. Then e raised to minus I pi by 2. E raised to minus I pi by 2. So what it is? Cos pi by 2 minus I sin pi by 2. So cos pi by 2 is 0. So 0 minus sin pi by 2 is 1. So it is equal to minus 1. So e raised to minus I pi by 2 is equal to minus 1. Also e raised to minus I pi by 4 pi. E raised to minus I 4 pi. So this can be written as minus cos of 4 pi minus I sin of 4 pi. So it is equal to 1 minus I times 0. It is equal to 1. Now observe the complex number z is equal to e raised to I theta, which can be written as cos theta plus I sin theta, where 0 is less than or equal to theta is less than or equal to 2 pi. That is, theta is lies between 0 and 2 pi. Then mod of z is equal to mod of e raised to I theta is equal to mod of cos theta plus I sin theta. So what it is? It is equal to cos square theta plus sin square theta. It is equal to 1. So mod of the e raised to I theta, where theta is any angle between 0 to 2 pi, then mod of this complex number is 1. Now observe that if we write z is equal to r into e raised to I theta, then this is circle centered at origin whose radius is r. So this represents circle centered at origin whose radius is r, because if we take mod on both sides, then mod r into mod of e raised to I theta, so it is equal to r. So this is a circle centered at origin whose radius is r, because mod of e raised to I theta is 1, where theta is lies between 0 and 2 pi. Also note that z minus z naught is equal to r into e raised to I theta. So this represents circle centered at z naught, circle centered at z naught whose radius is whose radius is r. So this can also be written as z is equal to z naught plus r into e raised to I theta. So this is the Cartesian form of the parametric representation of the circle. This is parametric. This is parametric representation of the circle. Now product and quotient of exponential form. Product and quotient of exponential form. So first observe that e raised to I theta 1 into e raised to I theta 2 is equal to e raised to I theta 1 is cos theta 1 plus I sin theta 1, and e raised to I theta 2 is cos theta 2 plus I sin theta 2. So if you multiply cos theta 1 into cos theta 2 plus I cos theta 1 sin theta 2 plus I sin theta 1 cos theta 2 minus sin theta 1 sin theta 2 sin theta 1 sin theta 2. So what it is? Cos theta 1 cos theta 2 sin theta 1 sin theta 2 is equal to, it is the expansion of cos of theta 1 plus theta 2 plus I sin of theta 1 plus theta 2. So it can be written as e raised to I theta 1 plus theta 2. Also from this we can write if now consider z1 is equal to r e raised to I theta 1 r1 and z2 is equal to r2 e raised to I theta 1 are the two complex numbers whose exponential forms are r1 e raised to I theta 1 and r2 e raised to I theta 2. Then their product z1 into z2 is equal to r1 e raised to I theta 1 into r2 e raised to I theta 2. It can be written as r1 into r2. We know that e raised to I theta 1 into e raised to I theta 2 is equal to e raised to I theta 1 plus theta 2. Also from this we can write argument of z1 into z2 is equal to argument of z1 plus argument of z2, which is equal to theta 1 plus theta 2. Observe that if z1 is equal to r1 e raised to I theta 1 and z2 is equal to r2 e raised to I theta 2, then z1 into z2 is equal to r1 into r2 e raised to I theta 1 plus theta 2. Hence argument of z1 into z2 is equal to argument of z1 plus argument of z2. Now quotient. z1 divided by z2 is equal to r1 e raised to I theta 1 divided by r2 e raised to I theta 2. It is equal to r1 divided by r2 as it is e raised to I theta 1 divided by e raised to I theta 2 into e raised to minus I theta 2 divided by e raised to minus I theta 2. So this can be written as e raised to I theta 1 minus theta 2 divided by e raised to I theta 2 minus theta 2. It is equal to 0 and it is equal to 1. So theta 2 minus theta 2 it is equal to 0 and e raised to 0 is equal to 1. So what it is? So it is r1 divided by r2 e raised to I theta 1 minus theta 2. So from this we can write it as argument of z1 divided by z2 is equal to argument of z1 minus argument of z2. So this is about the product and quotient of exponential forms of the complex number. So today's lecture I am going to stop over here. Thank you.